Hey everybody, Anthony here with Empire Music, and today we're checking out a super cool bass from the Fender lineup. This is out of the Players series, which replaced the Standard series a while back. Mexican-made instrument, so great value on it, great playability, everything you've come to expect from Fender that they release out of the Mexican factory. Kind of a cool thing about this bass is the body shape. It's what we call an offset shape. So you have, the upper horn that kind of juts out far, real like kind of vintage, vibey sort of Jazzmaster Jaguar shape, obviously Jaguar shape, but also the Jazzmaster shape that kind of harkens back to yesteryear in looks. But as far as playability and sound, it's super modern. Great features under the hood here, or not even under the hood, so to speak, but what we have in the body is a great pickup configuration, one that I love to have in the arsenal, one that I love to gig with is, you have the P bass pickup and the J pickup back at the bridge. And as I'll demonstrate in a second, hang on, it's the, you get that thuddy kind of P bass sound, but you can also dial in a little bit of articulation out of the J bass pickup, which is always really nice. And when you solo this, you get that real poignant kind of mid-rangey sort of push out of it. As far as moving up to the top of the bass, it's a jazz bass up here though, so 1.5 inches at the nut. So those that like that narrower string spacing, this will float the boat for you. And it's a modern C profile on the neck, so it's very comfortable, rather slim feeling neck as far as width, as far as how your hand kind of grips it is concerned. Great bass. Plays nice. I find myself kind of gravitating to this one in the shop if I go to just pick something up and play around on it. Sounds great. We also have it in a Capri Orange finish right now. When you're watching this, that may or may not be in stock. That has the rosewood, well, not really rosewood, that's the Palfaro board on it. So you get a little bit darker sort of tone out of it than what you get out of the maple. I dig this one, so I just figured, hey, I'll show this one off. So as far as sound, we're going to start with everything wide open. So I got tone all the way up, I got P bass pickup all the way up, I got J bass pickup all the way up in it. And here's kind of what we pulled out of that. Nice if I end on the root note, wouldn't it? And we pull the pick out so we get a little more clarity, because I see the comments out there, and a couple of you have said, hey, please demo this with a pick. So whoever that was, this is for you. I always forget about playing with a pick because I'm not very good at it, as you'll see in a second. I definitely need to practice it a little bit. But yeah, so with a pick, everything on full. So as we start to dial that back a little bit, I'm just going to run, so now we're just P bass pickup. I'm going to dial the tone back a little bit too. On 100, I'm going to take that back to about my favorite sweet spot, as you may have heard before, is around 70%. So finger style. In typical P bass fashion, when you attack a little lighter, those notes stay really round, and then, as you know, if you have familiarity with P bass, you get that kind of woody. I'm killing our recorder because I feel like I'm blowing up the signal right there by hitting it. No, we're good? Cool. I love that out of a P bass. That's why I play one 90% of the time on gigs or just about in any situation, is that you get that two kind of different bloom rates, so to speak, out of the note. So as we dial in with a pick on that. Palm muting will be really cool with that too. One of my favorite tones available on a P bass for sure. So now just J pickup. We dial it, get a little bit of noise out of it because we got a single coil going on right there by itself. As soon as the band kicks in, you'll never hear that though. And so we'll do fingerstyle, tone still on 70%, just J pickup. And you hear right away, just on those first two notes, how poignant and like defined that sound is. Very characteristic of a J bass, very characteristic of a bridge pickup position on a J bass too. And with pick. Thins out really well there. I almost feel like playing with a pick on that bridge pick, and like instantly in my mind kind of had like that out of phase kind of sound where you just don't have a whole lot of low end, but it's going to cut right through a mix. That might not be what you want all the time, but there's certainly going to be some tunes or options for you as far as just dialing in different tones. Like that'll work sometimes is kind of what I'm getting at for sure. And then both wide open with, I did the tone all the way up. So we'll dial that tone back considerably. So we're down around like 15, 20%. Not a whole lot of definition on that, but a whole lot of warmth, big like a room filling kind of sound, and the same kind of deal with a pick. So super versatile instrument, very comfortable to play, very easy to play, very at home feeling even with kind of different body shape, and great price points. These come in under 700 bucks. Mexican made Players series from Fender. This is the Jaguar bass, offset body, maple neck, also available with a PAL Ferro fretboard on it. Here at Empire Music, empiremusiconline.com. Give me a call personally here at the shop, 412-343-5299. Like us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, I don't know, whatever the things you do on those different interwebs, do those things for this video and for our shop. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks a lot. We'll see you.